know how long it is. Right now it's saying it's 30 minutes, and typically people don't watch 30-minute long videos, but I hope that you did.
Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Or is it just a hit and run? Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again.
Hi guys, it's Amber. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking to you guys about something that I've been wanting to record for a really long time. Like, I've been wanting to record this video for the past couple months, and I'm finally able to do it, and I'm so happy. I'm so excited because I really hope that this video is going to help a lot of you. So I'm just super excited to get into it and just tell you guys all about it. Okay, so what I'm going to be telling you guys about is journaling, okay? And I know a lot of people, honestly, I don't even think a lot of people know about journaling. So, as the title says, journaling is something that is supposed to help, like, you know, with anxiety and depression and stuff like that. But not just that, it's supposed to help with emotional control as well. So if you don't have anxiety or depression or anything like that, this can still be very beneficial for you. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be like telling you guys the gist of what journaling is, tell you guys how journaling can help a lot of you, and you know why you should do it, why you should start it, and things of that sort, all the different forms of journaling and stuff like that. And I really do hope that the information that I put out is going to help a lot of you, and is just going to make things a little easier on your mental state. So I'm ready. Let's do this. So journaling is very important, and I feel like a lot of people don't realize how important it is. For those of y'all who know me, like outside of YouTube, know how much I stress journaling to you, because journaling has helped me, and I'm only going to tell you guys things that have helped me out so that they can hopefully help you out as well. I'm never going to tell you anything that I haven't tried myself, you know what I mean? And like suggest it, like I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let you guys know some stuff that I've done that have helped me, and that will hopefully help you guys in the process as well. Now, you know, I didn't help y'all out with like a lot of things. You know, I've given you guys a lot of videos on tips of loving yourself, on tips of loving your skin color. I've given you guys a lot of help on the mourning of a loved one, and you know, the best process to mourn and things of that sort. So it's not abnormal for me to come on here and tell you guys something else that I've discovered that could hopefully help you in the real world. And journaling is definitely something, is the best thing that I've ever stumbled upon, and I really do hope that it is going to help y'all. And I'm excited about it, because I'm excited at the thought of it actually helping some of y'all, because that's just who I am. So I'm just really excited to tell you guys about this. So the definition of journaling: a record of experiences, ideas, or reflections kept regularly for private use. So they're basically, journaling is kind of sort of like a diary. The journaling that I'm talking about today is kind of sort of like a diary, but like it's like a diary for a more mature person, which is why it's more of journaling. Let me show you my two forms of it, okay? So this is the first journal I've ever gotten, ever. I got it back in December of 2013. My mom had got it for me for Christmas, and it's really cute. Has a little butterfly on it, and it's purple. It's kind of holographic a little bit. It says pray until something happens. I've been writing in it ever since 2014, and it has helped me so much. I cannot stress enough how much journaling has helped me with everything, okay? I really didn't start journaling until about 2016-ish, and even then it was like towards the end of 2016, and then it was more regular. If I continued my journaling process the moment I got this, I feel like it would have helped me a lot more throughout the years, and honestly, all the pages probably would have been filled up. So this is how thick it is, and this is how many pages I've written in so far. So this is how many pages I've written in so far, this many pages, and this is how many pages I have left to do whatever I want to do. And then I have another journal. I don't know why, but the color is purple for whatever reason. It's not my favorite color, but it's a really pretty color to me too. But the color is purple. And this is my bullet journal. This is something that's technically supposed to be a little different than like what this journal is for, but I kind of sort of use it as the same thing and stuff like that. Let me go ahead on and jump into the process. Let me jump into telling you why I think and why I truly believe and how I've experienced it helping with emotional control and with anxiety and with depression and things of that sort. Simply because, just as I said, it's a diary. It's something that you write your thoughts in. Like, this is full of so much, and it's the best thing ever because you don't have to hold anything back. You know, it's just like something happening to you at home and you going to school and telling your best friends about it, or something like you being like, oh yeah, my mom pissed me off today because she did this and that or whatever, but you didn't go into full detail because maybe some of it is embarrassing, maybe some of it you're like, maybe, you know, y'all don't need to know that and stuff. That's what journaling is for. You write everything down. There's so much in here that nobody knows about me, you know, that I'm probably never going to tell anybody, you know, because I've already went through it and I helped myself get through it. And it's not as easy as it sounds. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of processing and stuff like that, but I don't know what's wrong. I feel like I've been, you know, going over through my head for the past week and a half what I'm going to say in this video, and now I feel like I don't know what I'm saying. And it's bothering me because I've had everything so laid out and I should have wrote everything down. I'm sorry. I'm like stressed right now because I want to tell you guys so properly as to why you need to do journaling, because it just helps. It really does. It helps so much. Okay, let me see. I don't have anxiety. I don't have depression. I don't have nothing like that. But 2016 was a very hard year for me. For those of y'all who know me, you know why. But for those of y'all who don't, I lost very, very, very important people to me in the beginning of 2016. And it changed my entire family. It changed my entire life. And 2016 was the saddest year of my life. Like, the entire year, I was sad. I was sad every day. I was sad that whole year, and it was the worst year of my life. And journaling helped me through that and pushed me through that, because whenever something was going on that was chaotic in the house or whatever without the day, I wrote it down. And for those of you who don't know, I'm in college and my major is psychology, so I know a lot of facts about things that can help you with your mental state and stuff like that, and this is definitely one of them. Writing stuff down helps a lot with your mental state, especially when you have nobody to talk to, especially when you feel like there's nobody you can talk to, when you feel like there's nobody who understands what you have to say or cares, or somebody that you feel like doesn't care what you have to say and stuff like that. You write it down, and you write down every single emotion you feel, whether it be happy, whether it be sad, whether it be angry, whether it just be anything. You write it down, and there's a bigger guarantee of you feeling at least a little better. And isn't that something? That's progress, to have felt a little better, even if you didn't have to talk to somebody about it. This is talking to somebody. This is you talking to yourself. This is you talking to somebody without talking to somebody. You just don't, it's just so easy. It's just so simple. It's just like, I'm really pissed off about this. I'm finna write it down. I'm finna write all my anger, put some angry faces, you know, and stuff like that, and then you just breathe. After you write, you breathe, and you be like, wow. Especially if, like, you're somebody who's antisocial or doesn't really have a whole lot of friends or doesn't feel like that you want to bother your friends. If you're somebody who's like that as well, journaling is the best thing, because you ain't bothering nobody when you journal. You ain't bothering nobody at all. And then the best part about it is you look back on it and you reflect on it and you see how you can progress from it, which is pretty much the whole point in it, you know, because again, I have things in here from 2014. You know, I have things in here from when I was 18 years old, and I'm going to be 22 this year. And it's like, I could go back and be like, wow, I was really sad about this, really sad about that. I'm happy I've overcome this. I'm happy I'm no longer in this state of mind, etc., etc. And that's another thing that's just so good about journaling, and just the best thing about journaling. I have so many different journals, but I have 2 physical journals, right? This is the journal that I write everything in, which I didn't show y'all. Let me show you. I'm very organized with this journal, pretty much. I have 3 pens. I have a black pen, a red pen, and a pencil. I write with the pencil, sometimes with the pen, and then the red pen, I write what my title is, Pray Until Something Happens. At the end of everything I write Pray Until Something Happens. Because 9 times out of 10, whatever happened to me, I need to pray about it. I'm a religious person, so that's what I do sometimes. And it just makes me feel better. It's just like, well, do what your title said. And then, you know, it's your own, so you can customize it your own. See, I have pictures in there. You can customize your own, and you don't have to just write about your feelings or your emotions or anything like that. This journal is full of lyrics. It's full of song lyrics. It's full of, you know, feelings about bands that I love or music that I love, music artists. It's full of doodles. You know, I'm in here, I draw, I print out pictures, and I paste them in here. You know, it could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to just be emotional, but it is better for emotional control. So I write in here mainly whenever something big has happened. Not if it's like, because you don't have to write in it every day. You know, that's another thing. You don't have to, you write at your own schedule. You don't have to write in it every day and be like, oh, because, you know, sometimes people dread it. They be like, oh, I got to write in this journal again. Oh, that's what Amber told me to do. like, no, you don't have to write in it every day. For instance, what I do is I always put the date, like whatever page this is, it says January 6, 2017, and then I always write the time, 5:43 a.m., so it was one of them late nights. I can read you some of what I wrote. Beginning of the year is so far going so fast, like OMG. I just randomly woke up from a nap I had on the couch, and then I talked about a dream that I had about the family that I lost in 2016. So it was basically just me reflecting. And see, this was the beginning of the year. This was January 6, 2017. And then the next page was in October, whenever I decided to write something. So again, you don't have to write it in every day. You write in it whenever you think, you know, that you need to say something. And basically, this one is October 4th, 2017, 9:03 p.m. This is what I said. Last thing I wrote was 6 days ago into the year. So much pain all through those pages, but I refuse to read them right now. I kind of want to either fill the rest of the book, either fully or halfway. This is a place where I vent either positively or really negatively. I was in a very, very low place early on in the book, and I still want to fill it with emotions until all the papers are filled so I can look back and see what place I was in mentally. It's crazy that this is, you know, this is what I'm talking to you guys about the video, and then I happen to turn to the page where I wrote about this. That's crazy to me. Okay. There are only 2 months left in the year, and it's unbelievable because this year just went away so quickly, and it's terrifying because it's like time is winding down even though I have so much time in life. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm simply not where I want to be in life, but I'm very confident that I will get where I want to be. So I'll just, and then I wrote, pray until something happens. So that's what it looks like pretty much, and that's what I do. Like, if I'm feeling some kind of way, because I feel that way a lot, like what I had wrote at the end whenever I said, you know, the year, because I felt like 2017 went by so fast, and that's basically what I wrote, and I was just saying how it's scary to me because I'm finna be 22 this year, and I feel like I'm not in a place where I want to be. And so simple things like that, I'll write them down, because some nights it'll be harder on me. Some nights I'll be like, I'm not where I want to be, and I'll be crying and stuff like that, and I'll write it down. And then some days I'll just wake up and be like, wow, this isn't really where I want to be, but I'm good or something. And then, you know, I'll write it down or something like that. That's basically what it is. You write emotions. I write dreams in here, dreams that stuck with me. Like, I'll write a dream that happened last night. I'll write it down. You know, I wrote about an incident that happened at work, you know, and stuff like that. I wrote it down. I wrote about, you know, achievements and stuff, how I was like, oh, I won this contest, and it made me feel really good about myself, you know, stuff like that. Again, it's not all just for negative things. And what I was talking about on that page, whenever I said there was a lot of pain through these pages, because I went through a lot. Probably a lot more than what people think. Like, I went through a lot whenever I first got this book, and I wrote down a lot, and you can tell that I went through a lot just from the pages that I wrote. And I was saying that I didn't want to read back on them, which I haven't. I haven't read back on anything that I wrote in 2014 or 2015 because it was all just so sad. And I'm like, I don't want to read that back. Even though, again, just like I said, you can reflect and everything, but I'm planning to reflect when I'm like halfway through this book or whenever something, so that I could see just how low I was and see how I'm not that low anymore. You know, y'all get it. Y'all know exactly what it is I'm saying to you. So this is just, I don't know what this journaling is called. I guess this is just regular journaling, but this is the journaling that I like to do. As I got older, I started writing it more. because clearly at 18 I was just like, okay, I'll write in this occasionally, I guess. Like, I forgot about it, like, you know, I brought it to college with me but kind of forgot it was there, and I probably needed it in a lot of situations where I just needed to vent. That's the best thing. That's the best word I'm looking for. When you need to vent, you vent in your book. You vent your little heart out, like, for real. And then this is a bullet journal. I still don't know like a full extreme thing about bullet journaling. I kind of looked some things up, which I will have links down below for a bunch of different ideas of a bunch of different journaling and stuff like that, if that's what you want to do. It is very calming. It is very soothing. Certain types of journaling is very calming, very soothing. This one is more of emotional control. You know, you don't just come here when you're calm. You come here when you're every single emotion on the color wheel, okay? But this is bullet journaling. And how I just kind of decided to do it was I just have, like, I'm going to pretty much fill it with pictures of people that I love and of family and of celebrities that I love and stuff like that. I'm going to just fill it with random stuff. This is all the days of this year. This is all the months. And then I saw this, actually. I saw this on Google. And this is I think y'all probably heard of it, the year in pixels, where basically you color in a box every day of the year, and then, like, at the end of the year you reflect and be like, oh, which month was this, which month was that, and everything like that. And I know it's going to be February, and I know some of y'all probably missed the first month, and that's okay. I mean, you can still do it and stuff like that, but that's how mine looks. Over here, these are like the emotions that I'm feeling or whatever, and then I color them in, you know. Yellow is for amazing, fantastic day. Orange is for a really good, happy day. Purple is for a normal, average day. The green is an exhausted, tired day. A dark blue is depressed, a sad day. A sparkly red is a frustrated, anger day. And then a maroon is a stressed out, frantic day. So that's just pretty much how I do it. And it's okay, you ain't got to do this one every day either. Like, I sometimes be 5 days late, and then I'll be like, but again, it's been a really boring, you know, it hasn't been super exciting this month, so I haven't had to fill out a lot. You know, I just be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna color that purple or something. But what I did decide to do was that if it was orange or yellow, which is the amazing day or the really good day, then I'll go in my pages and I'll write why that day was amazing. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, what I last wrote, January 20th, shout out to my gang. They know who they are. It was a year since I've talked to this group of internet friends that I met a year ago. This year was a year since we've all met each other and talked about it. And so I had filled in that day as a really amazing day, and then I wrote down why today was amazing, so that whenever I reflect and look back in my journal, I could be like, okay, why was that month yellow? You know, why was this day yellow? You know, I don't want to go back and be like, man, I wonder what happened that day. So I write down the really happy days. I don't write down the sad ones because, you know, everybody has a sad day, you know, and it's just like, you know, I wanted to keep this one very positive. This one, on the other hand, is every single emotion. But this one is, I'm trying to keep as positive as possible. Now I'm gonna move into different things about journaling as well, because I know there's probably a lot of people who are here like, Amber, I'm too lazy to be writing and stuff. I get it, because I'm a procrastinator, and sometimes I be lazy with stuff like that too. I get it. You know, writing isn't for everybody. First of all, I've researched this a lot, okay? I've had a lot of research and a lot of dedication to journaling, and I know a lot about it. So trust me on this, okay? You can journal anywhere, all right? It doesn't have to just be this. I have a journal in my phone. It's not an app. I use my notes, okay? And here's the thing that I learned. I have a journal on my phone, and I have a journal on my computer, right? In my Word document on my computer, I've titled it something different. So if you have people, if you have like a computer that's like shared throughout your family or something like that, and you don't want folks looking at it, take this tip. If you happen to write in your phone or on your computer, and you have people that go on your phone or something like that, or on your computer and stuff like that, title it something different. Don't title it my journal, my diary. Don't title it something that people are gonna click. You know what I mean? On my computer, which my computer is my computer. Nobody really uses my computer, but in case anybody ever does, they're never gonna know what to click to read what it is I was saying and stuff like that. On my computer, I think I titled it Dear. It was just Dear, D-E-A-R, and then ... because, you know, it's kind of like Dear Diary, but I didn't put diary because people would be like, oh, you know, so like they just see Dear, ain't nobody gonna think nothing of it. That's my mindset. Ain't nobody gonna think nothing of it. They just gonna scroll past it. But yeah, so if you're not really a writer, you can always get it on the computer and type it. Typing is faster. It really is. And then you can add, whatever you want to. You can add emojis, you can add pictures and stuff. And the one on my computer has pictures, type out all my emotions and stuff. And then at the end, I'll say, what 3 words did you feel today? And then I'll do, I don't know, that's just something that I do, but only on this computer. And then I'll put a picture of a quote that's supposed to reflect how I was feeling. Like, for instance, there was an incident that had happened with me and my parents, and it made me mad. So I wrote down what happened and everything, and then I had went and found a quote on Google that was talking about, that was about parents, not like in a negative sense, but like parents, like sometimes parents don't understand or something like that. And then I like put it on there so that I could be like, oh, this is the picture that goes with the paragraph, I guess is what it is I'm trying to say. So you can do stuff like that. On my phone, I have something that I title I think I titled OHH. And I just write a bunch of things in that one. I write a bunch of dreams that I have. Like, if it was a dream that really impacted me that I want to remember. Oh, shit. Somebody's walking and my window's open. Why did I see them pass me? Oh, I was like, I'm going to see somebody in my face. I did not see them pass me. Where'd they go? Oh, I guess they did pass me. Anyway. Wow, okay. Again, I got my window. I ain't want nobody to see me just sitting here and I'm just like, hello. Initially, my phone, what I started off was just writing poetry, because I write poetry for anybody who doesn't know. I write emotions in there too. I write what's going on. This is like my quick diary because it's my phone. I always have my phone. So you can do that. Typing is faster than writing. This is mainly for people who aren't really into writing, but if you don't want to do writing, but and stuff like that, so you can do computer, you can do your phone. There's also other types of journaling. It doesn't necessarily just have to be words and emotions and stuff. There's a million and one different types of journaling ideas. Okay, so first we have bullet journaling. Bullet journaling is more of like a planner in a way, but it's like a very organized planner. It's like something that you made, that you add your own pictures to and you add random colors to. Bullet journaling is also kind of like if you're taking notes in class and you got them all pretty with all the different colors and stuff. That's kind of pretty much what bullet journaling is. And, you can add like workout habits and, what chores you got to do today, what you got to do around the house. It could really be anything, but it's more organized, if that makes sense. Next, I call this more of an artsy journaling. I don't know if that's necessarily what it's called, but it's kind of like a creative journaling in a way, even though all journaling is creative. But this is more like you drawing your emotions, you're drawing how you feel. Maybe you saw a quote online and you want to draw that quote or something of that sort. It's kind of really more for, people who are doodlers or who like to draw or who like to paint and things of that sort. At least that's how I see it, but I mean, hey, you could do whatever you want to do to it. Next is the collage journaling. Collage journaling is exactly how it sounds. It's basically, you can print out the pictures or you can cut pictures out of magazines, any kind of way that you can get a picture, and you tag them on the page, and that's kind of sort of how you express your feelings or your emotions or your creative side or anything like that. That's what collage journaling is, which personally I think I'm going to try and start getting into because it seems pretty cool. So, of course, the next thing we have is personal journaling. This is mainly what the video is about, and that's because personal journaling is what I do, so that's why I can give you more input on it. But, personal journaling is literally just you writing down personal feelings, things that have personally happened to you. Everything that I basically said in this video is what personal journaling is. And then the last journaling I'm going to talk to you guys about in this video is Bible journaling. Pretty much it's kind of sort of more if you're religious, I guess. Like, you don't have to be religious, but, you get like a Bible and you read the scripture or whatever it is on that page, and however it made you feel at the end of it or the beginning of it or the middle of it, you draw it pretty much. And I don't know if this is necessarily against everybody's religion, to technically write or draw in a Bible, but people do it. It's not meant to be offensive or anything like that, and I think it's really cool looking. So if this is something that you want to do, go for it. Journaling is meant to be creative, but it's also a really good release, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's good for you to release how you're feeling and stuff like that. Highly recommend journaling. Journaling is something that has helped me single-handedly, like truly, it has helped me more than you would probably expect. Journaling has helped me through so many dark times. I can't even explain, you know, like for real. And journaling just it just makes me happy, you know, even whenever I'm in an emotion that isn't happy. You know, my everything is in my journal. My journal is my everything. My journal is my second phone. Pretty much everything is in my journal. Oh, that was the other one I was gonna say. The voice models. I cannot believe I forgot about the voice models. The voice models help so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. I cannot believe I almost forgot about this. I'm so happy I remembered this. Voice models are on iPhones, but I'm pretty sure every single phone has it where like you can go and like record like what the teacher is saying or something, record whatever. The little recording thing that you have on your phones. Because 2 days ago, I had listened to an old recording that I had did back in 2016 whenever that incident happened with my family and stuff like that. I recorded two things. It was 6 months after, and one of them was very emotional. One of them I was just crying, and I recorded myself. So that's another good journal that you can do is record yourself. You can email it to yourself so that you don't have to keep it in your phone so it won't use up all your space. You email it to yourself and you keep it in there and, you know, good to go. You can go listen to it years from now. Because again, I was 19 when I recorded that, and I was like, whoa, I was 19 when that happened. It was crazy. It was crazy whenever I had re-listened to it. And first, when I was crying, I was just distressed because I was crying about, you know, the family that I lost and everything, and was just saying things out loud. And me re-listening to it 2 years later, just, I don't know, like I just felt like I was just like, yeah, like I was nodding because I understood. Because of course it's myself. But it's like I felt like 2 years later I understood more of where I was coming from, which is another reason why I feel like journaling is just so important, because you're going to understand it again, but more than what you did at the time. And that's how I felt when I was re-listening to myself. It was very heart-tugging because I was crying and I was just like, oh, you know, like, oh, it's so sad. And then there was another one that I had recorded that was like 30 minutes long, 30, 40 minutes. And I was mad, but it was still about the whole situation because there was just a lot of things that had happened after my family had passed away. And I just remember I was ranting about it. And I didn't want to rant about it in full detail to any of my internet friends, to any of my physical friends, to any of my family. I didn't want to say it to my brother. I didn't want to say it to anybody, but I wanted to say it, you know. Again, journaling, really good. I'm telling you, journaling is so this is another form of it too. If you don't feel like typing or if you don't feel like writing, you speak. And that's very beneficial as well, because then you can hear your emotion instead of reading it. And, you know, and sometimes you can feel people's emotions through reading it, but sometimes you can't. So it is very beneficial to hear it and be like, wow, like I meant that when I said that and stuff. And when I re-listened to the angry rants that I had as well, I understood it from a different perspective. And even some of the things that I said I didn't agree with anymore, you know, even some of the things I was like, maybe you shouldn't have been mad about that, you know. So really good, like reflecting is really good. Like I said, I'm not gonna tell y'all something that I haven't experienced. I experienced this stuff and everything, so that's why I'm telling you guys and giving y'all pointers on it. And I really, really, really hope that y'all do it and consider it. Yeah. Again, I'm gonna have as many links as I possibly can down below so y'all can kind of sort of get a better idea of it if I didn't explain it as perfectly as I wanted to, as best as I could. I really do hope that I did. I have given a lot of tips to a lot of people whenever it comes to journaling, because journaling has helped me, and I hope that it will help you, especially if you have things such as depression or anxiety or any other kind of mental health that is pushing you away from reality, I guess, you know, that's stopping you from doing something that you want to do. You know, write it down and try and figure out how you can progress from it, I guess, because I keep using that word, but it's like that's just what I mean. And it's just like it really does help. And again, I'm not diagnosed with depression or anxiety or anything like that, but of course I have days where I hate the world, and I have days where I feel like the world hates me, and I have days where, like that one year, I was sad. Every day that year I was sad. I wasn't happy at all that year. And the writing helped me so much. It helped me through so much, especially since my entire family was sad too. And none of my friends understood clearly, and I just felt like nobody understood at all, you know? So I just understood myself. Oh, that was deep. But that was real. That's real. Realistic. I do think that journaling helps you understand yourself as well. So I hope this video helps you guys. And I don't know how long it is. Right now it's saying it's 30 minutes. And typically people don't watch 30-minute long videos. But I hope that you did. And I hope that this helped you. I hope that you go out. You can go to the dollar store, get yourself a dollar journal. It doesn't have to look nothing fancy. You can go get one of the $1 spirals that you use for school and write in them. You know, they used to have us writing spirals in school too, you know, so I kind of grew up with journaling without knowing what journaling was. You know, I did journaling before I knew what journaling was. I recently researched what journaling was and stuff like that, but it's very significant and it helps so much. It helps more than what people assume, and I highly recommend that you do it. At least try it, and you know, see if it will help, or see if it is more of a, you know, help you breathe. So write your emotions and make sure that you breathe. Do not forget to breathe, okay? Just and then close up shop, and then do whatever else, you know, relax after that, and things should, you know, lighten up is the plan. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to do, is to learn how to emotionally control yourself better. And this is the best way, especially in the real world. You got to know how to handle your emotions and handle how you feeling and handle how things get in the way of what's happening in real life and stuff, you know. But it is also an escape to your own reality. You can write whatever you want in here about whoever, about whatever. I've been having them thoughts. I've been having them dreams. I've been having, you know, them feelings, whatever, you know, just write it out. Boom. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I really, 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 truly do hope that y'all understood what it was I was trying to say, because I did stumble a little bit. I did not really feel like I explained it as best as I wanted to, but I tried as best as I could. If any of y'all do have any questions, you can comment them down below. If you don't want to comment them, you can always inbox me. If you don't want a journal, but you need somebody to talk to me. I got you. Okay? I'm here to listen. I give advice for whoever don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't know that I give advice. I give advice to a lot of people, and I enjoy it. So if you need help with something, my Instagram is down below. Message me, okay? Don't message me on here. Message me on Instagram or Twitter or something like that, so that I can get it and stuff like that. But yeah. So if any of you guys do start the journaling process, let me know. Let me know how it's going, and let me know how things are. At least do it for a week and see, you know, if things are going well with you. And, you know, again, if you can't keep up with this, do it in your phone or do something, you know, especially if you are dealing with anything that's mentally messing with you, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I hope I'm not offending anybody, because I don't think I'm saying that properly, but yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. I've been wanting to do this video forever, and I really, really, really do hope that I helped some of y'all, at least giving y'all some ideas on things that could help calm you down with emotions and help emotional control in all different kinds of ways. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed telling you about it. Go do it. It's very beneficial. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about it if you want to go look deeper into different types of journaling as well. If you don't feel like throwing out emotions and stuff like that, that's perfectly fine. You can still journal and do it in a bunch of different ways. It's actually really cool. It really is. It's a really cool process that I really do hope that you guys look into, at least, because it has helped me, and I'm hoping that it can absolutely help you guys. But that is the end. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope that this was very beneficial to y'all, and please let me know if this was beneficial to y'all. I love doing videos that is going to help people and is going to help everybody out. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I love you all, and I will surely see you all next time. Remember, keep your head up and smile, and always know somebody has your back, including me. I love you. Bye. We can make it, make it.